What's going on, everybody? We're out riding on my latest creation. It's finally done, so I thought I'd show you the finished product. But I've created what I believe to be kind of the ultimate e-bike. We've got power, we've got speed, we got comfort, cargo. This bike's got it all. Woo! 39. Woo, yeah. 38, 39 top speed. Gets there in a hurry too. Let's check out the acceleration. Here we go. I'm gonna stop. Nice strong takeoff with minimal wheel spin. But let me stop here, pull over, and show you exactly what I built. All right, here's the latest creation. What do you think? I think this baby's got it all. This is, I think, the near perfect e-bike, at least for me anyway. I mean, if I need to go out and run errands around town, this is the bike I'm taking. If you came to me and said, hey, we're gonna go ride 60, 70 miles on the e-bikes today, we're gonna stop, get lunch, just make a day of it, this is the bike I would take. Because it's got it all. It's got speed, power, range, comfort, accessibility, cargo, everything on this bike. It started its life as a Rollroad bike. It was the Emma 3.0. And it was a super nice bike, just the stock Emma. I mean, good power. I love the step through and the high handlebars. It's comfy with the full suspension, the double shocks, has dual battery packs, a good sized motor. It was a good base to start with. And then we just added a whole bunch of stuff to it to build my ultimate e-biking machine. So let me show you what I added. First, the front motor kit, citizenperformance.com. You know, I sell these front motor kits. So I added a kit in there just to give it a boost in power. So that's a 750 watt geared hub motor in the front wheel. And when you pair that with the hub motor from Rollroad, which is a 1500 watt, you got great power. Just dynamite acceleration now and hill climb power, climb any hill you want. Power on demand, power on tap whenever you need it. Great speed, as you saw, this thing goes like 38 miles an hour. The next reason why I like this thing so much, the comfort of it. You got the tall BMX bars, so you got kind of an upright ride position with the bench seat. I added this like gel pad there to sit on, super comfy ride, the ease of the accessibility of the step through. You got the dual rear shocks. So it's a really plush ride and tons of range on this thing. Rollroad comes with a frame battery here, 52 volt, 20 amp hour. And there's also a battery pack underneath the seat. It's a 52 volt, 20 amp hour battery pack. So the stock bike had 40 amp hours of battery pack. I think I rode it like 60 something miles, basically throttle only. And then I added to it because when I put the front motor kit on, I added a battery pack to power that, which I put in this rear case right here. Let me open it up and see what we're talking about. There you go. So this is a 52 volt, 15 amp hour battery pack I had laying around. I bought this cool little foam case. It came with all this black foam like this inside, and you custom make it. So underneath the battery pack, there's like 2 inches thick of this foam. And then I cut a couple extra pieces just to keep it from sliding around. So it's like totally encased in foam. Cool little box. I just have it bolted right to the rear rack. This replaces that huge trunk that was on here. Rollroad sells like a trunk top case, and it was super convenient, but it was kind of large, and it kind of threw off the look of the bike a little bit. So I ditched that, put this small little case on there to house the battery pack. You can see I got my front motor kit controller right there underneath, just zip tied to the bottom of the rack. And then I cut a piece of plastic, just ABS plastic, to cover it so it doesn't get any splash from the wheel. Now to fix my cargo issue, I wanted to have all that cargo space still. So I put on these Kemimoto saddlebags, which are pretty wide. And let me unzip them. You can get a feel for, there's just a ton of room in these things. I mean, easily fit, you know, gallon of milk in there, whatever, a couple bags of groceries. If I'm going to the grocery store to pick up something quick, again, this is the bike I'm taking. So we got cargo, comfort, power, speed, everything on this thing. It's 2-passenger ready because we got foot pegs right here, and we've got, you know, the long bench seat, which goes from here all the way back to the case. So spot for someone to ride if I need to pick someone up. And we've also got the complete lighting kit. So with this Rollroad bike comes with blinkers, front and back. Now I had to do some work to get the back ones visible. I'll show you what I mean. Hopefully you can see here, but the taillight, which is now here, was right here. It's kind of recessed into the frame, and I popped it out of there and kind of ran the wire up through the case and mounted the brake light right to the, you know, the bottom of the case. Just drilled through the case here. It's plastic. Mounted it right there. So now my tail light and brake light and turn signals are at the back of the bike, because underneath here, you couldn't see them at all. When you have that top case on, they're just, it's worthless. It's totally hidden. So lucky for me, the wire to this taillight, there's slack on the stock wiring harness. It's just inside down here. There's like 8 or 10 inches of slack of that wire. So I was able to extend it the length to get it to the back of the bike. And I think it looks fantastic there. So now we got our brake light and blinkers and everything in the back. Let me turn one on. Maybe you can see it. I don't know, it's kind of probably hard in the sun. There you go. Flashers and brake light and everything right in the back. Front and back signals. Love it. So we got everything here. We've got pretty much everything I could possibly need on this bike. What do you think? I think it might be the perfect little setup. It's already got 4-piston brakes on it. We got our side view mirrors so we can see what's going on behind us. I mean, I think there's only one thing that I really want to add to this, and that's going to be right here. I want to put some kind of like sissy bar or backrest right there. So if my daughter, who's about to turn 5, if she wants to ride on the back with me, I think that'd be kind of cool. She can sit here, put her legs across the saddlebags, and then have a backrest there so she can just lean back and enjoy the ride. I think then it's going to be done. But I'm going to have to manufacture that myself somehow to get a backrest there for her. But let's get back out on this thing, enjoy it a little bit more. All right, let's do an all-wheel drive launch for you here. I got it tuned up to the max right now so you can see max output. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Just crazy burnout off the line. The kit does have a setting where I can tune that down. So I usually ride with it tuned down because, as you saw, it's crazy wheel spin. What good's the motor power if you can't get traction, right? All right, we turned our slow start feature on. Here we go, another launch. 3, 2, 1, go. Much better. Minimal spin, but still full power. So I'm really liking this little setup. I mean, I got the Rollroad throttle right here for the rear motor on my right hand, twist throttle. And then I've got my separate throttle, my thumb throttle here for the front motor kit. So whenever I need a boost of power, you just punch that and then it'll start taking off. So I don't connect the system, so I always have my front motor separate. I like it better that way because you don't have to be, I guess, as careful or worry so much about the front wheel spinning out from under you because it's only going to function when you hit the throttle. You know, it's not hooked up to pedal assist or anything like that. So it's kind of like a little boost button. But the Rollroad throttle is pretty tame. I mean, the motor has decent power, but it's not like crazy power. So it's really nice for just cruising around and you're in mostly rear throttle. You know, I'm not pedaling a whole lot. This bike's a single speed. So the way it's set up, I just feel like riding it like a miniature motorcycle basically. So this throttle is very tame, just solid power. And then whenever you need a little help, you just punch this one. But I want to go try it on this off-road hill over here. See how much better it makes it, because this is a heavy bike. It needed that power boost. All right, we're at the base of the hill. This is going to be one heck of a climb. The side-by-sides have been out here just tearing everything up. So let's give it a go. I'm just barely touching the throttles because I don't want to get a ton of wheel spin out. This is all loose gravel. Clawing our way. There you go. Holy cow, we're swimming all over. Wow, gosh. We'll go rear wheel for a minute. Wow, all right, well, ample power for that. We got a nice long downhill coming up over here. Let's see what the top speed is on this. Unrestricted, just full on downhill. I think it's gonna surprise you. Whew. All right, there's 42. 44.8. And we hit 44 on one of the screens anyway. All right, well, let me know your thoughts in the description. What you think of this latest creation. What am I missing? I know a lot of you are out there building your own custom bikes as well. So if you got some gadget or gizmo or something that would make my life easier to add to this bike, I'd be very interested to hear it. But hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna go out and enjoy this the rest of the day. Thanks for watching.